Alright guys, welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at the Venom mod. Yes guys, you heard me right, we're going to be taking a look at the Venom mod today, something that I've been really looking forward to. If you don't know, Venom is probably my favorite Marvel character, and we finally have a really decent mod to use, being able to do things like running extremely fast, as well as being able to run up buildings. You can also transform in and out of this with ease. It also changes your player model when you do so. Overall, this isn't the best mod out there, but it's definitely the best Venom mod that I could find. So with that being said guys, if anyone did suggest this, they'll be down below. If you want to suggest a mod, please do it in the comment section down below or in my Discord page in the description. Without further ado my friends, let's take a closer look at this Venom mod in the features tab. Alright my friends, what is up and welcome back. Once again, we are doing another awesome mod showcase. If you guys don't know, I do like Venom a lot. I mean, this beanie's in like every single one of my videos. And I finally have a chance to take a look at a Venom mod. And also ignore that NPC down there. That'll be for the next video. Anyway, what we get is we get a SWEP. Just go ahead and equip that and you'll see you get your fists up. Now going into third person, you'll notice, nothing's really changed. But by pressing the R key, you can see that we've drastically changed form, and we are now the Venom from the movie that came out last year, which is a great movie by the way. You guys should totally check it out. But I do have a few gripes with this mod. The first one is that it's a little bit buggy, and the second one is that the running animation is just a rehash of the fast zombies. So that kind of sucks, but it's pretty cool. By holding down shift, you progressively gain speed, and when I mean progressively, I mean like really progressively, like it takes a bit of time to really get at your full speed. But once you do, you honestly are pretty damn quick. I mean, we're in Big City right now, and we're kind of just blazing through it like it's nothing. But of course, if you sit still and start over, it really does take its time to get to that point. There's that NPC once again. If you guys know who that is, props to you, because he'll be in the next video, so good job. Anyway, something else we can do is also, just like classic Venom fashion, we can climb walls. Now this, as with a lot of things in this mod, are a little bit buggy, but it works, and that's the important part. So for one, I'm going to cover this. I have an issue with Venoms Jump. See, this ledge here? Yeah, I can't scale it. And you're probably thinking, oh, just climb it. But if I try that, it just doesn't work. It's a little weird. Now you can jump and press control, but then that activates his other ability, which we'll be getting into very soon. It's just weird that his jump isn't increased at all from the standard Garry's mod jump. But that's okay, because you can just crouch jump over most things, and things that are too big to crouch jump over, you can just climb. So once again, you have to hold shift and jump and hold forward. And when you're climbing up things, you cannot move your camera a lot, because if you do, well, this kind of happens. Let me show you. Okay, so I'm going to climb this building like before, but I'm going to move my camera up, and it just drops. Let's try that again, but this time I'll move my camera down, and I drop. So you can't really move the camera around too much. You can do it enough to see where you're going. Like as you can see, I can do that, and that's just fine. But if I moved it too far up, it would not work. Also, guys, another thing is do not play this in single player mode. Even if you're playing by yourself, like me, go ahead and do 2-player mode. The reason why is because if you don't, well, you won't get this white aura effect, which is important for another feature later on. So let's try out some of the combat though. I mean, we're Venom, right? We should get some badass combat moves, right? Like some tentacle attacks or something. I probably shouldn't have used that word. Anyway, the point is, we do get some attacks, but you might be a little bit disappointed. So we don't really get any other attack besides just a standard punch. Now, of course, there's something else we can do in a minute, but as for now, there's really nothing we can do. And not only that, but his punches are very weak. Now, we also do get some health down there, I forgot to mention. We do get a pretty big increase in health. In fact, to demonstrate that, we'll spawn some NPCs. Alright guys, here's some Metro Police. I'm gonna have them whack me a little bit. You'll notice that we're pretty much invincible. So I guess that's one good pro of this mod. The only issue is that we can't really do much back to them. I mean, yeah, we can hit them, but I mean, look at this. This is pathetic. 2 hits to kill a Metro cop? I mean, come on. I have no idea why his health is purple though. That's not in the mod description. I don't know what's up with that, guys. That's actually really weird. Alright, now on to my last thing I wanted to tell you guys, and that is when their health is red. So see how it's red? That means they're weak. go ahead and hold control and you'll go down into this weird kind of goop, I guess, into the ground. Now when you do this, you're invincible, you don't take any damage, and even better, if a character like an NPC has a red aura around them, you can go up to them, press L trigger, and you can absorb them. Now it says absorb, but you kind of just throw his body up in the air and you don't really absorb him, so I don't know why it says that. But I digress, you can do that only when they're weak. And when you do decide to get back up, you have a bit of lag, so it's kind of slow. I have no clue why their health turns purple. Maybe that means like they're close to dying, but not exactly enough. I don't know. It's really weird. But that control ability is actually pretty cool. It's a little slow, but it's pretty handy if you want to get out of a situation. Alright guys, so judging by the mod description, apparently Venom can make prop objects fly. So you might have a better advantage at hitting props against people than say your average Garry's Mod person. But I don't know if that's exactly true, because I mean look, I'm hitting these things and I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a lot stronger than your regular, but it's not really by much. But just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm gonna try to throw a couch at Odessa and see if this will do anything. I mean, technically the physics prop killed him, so I guess it works. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be that close to him anyway, you might as well just sock him in the face, but you know, what's better than killing someone with a couch anyway? So I think that works out. Alright guys, how about a bigger prop? This one seems like one that would be more advantageous if I were to throw it at something. Unfortunately, our results are pretty disappointing. So, no, we're not some big hulking guy that we can just throw pieces of bridges at people. Unfortunately, we don't get that power. Alright guys, something else I wanted to show you is something that I think is probably the coolest thing about this mod is even though you don't get a lot of vertical height, you do get a lot of horizontal leap if you build up speed on a building and not get stuck like I just did. Come on, man. Okay. Alright, let's try that once more. I don't know what was up with that, but now we're going to try to jump, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Alright guys, so this is what I think is the coolest thing about this mod, is just once you get enough speed, I mean, check this out. Look how far that jump is, so that's actually not too shabby. If you get a good speed going, you can actually scale some pretty big distances. Let me actually just build up some speed here and we'll jump off this totally not Twin Towers looking tower, and we're going to show you, I mean, look at this. You keep your momentum pretty good, and yeah, that that English though. The one thing that I did notice is that you do keep your momentum pretty much intact, so that's something that might be important if you're willing to jump over certain gaps. Now, I think one thing you can do to alleviate the crouch jumping is just by crouch jumping while running. I wouldn't recommend doing it while walking because you go into that weird shadow mode. But I mean, look at this. We're actually pretty mobile until that happens. Then you're gonna kind of slow down. But it's still pretty cool that you can just jump across buildings like this as Venom. I mean, you know, it's not the best, of course, but I think it's the best we have on the workshop so far. And guys, I just want to show you this really cool Venom mod. It's really, really cool. It's as good as we can get for now until he updates it or someone makes a better one. But all things considered, it's actually really not a bad mod. Like, I can see myself kind of having fun with this, just running across buildings like this. I like how you can latch onto buildings while in midair. That was a big feature I was worried about, but it definitely does work. So let me know what you guys think about this mod. Do you guys think this is a cool mod? Do you think that Venom is pretty cool? And do you want to see more videos like this? If you do, then please leave a like down below and subscribe to see more videos just like this. If you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you can go ahead and do that down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, my friends, thanks for watching, and farewell. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching until the end of this video. If you want to see my last video I did, go ahead and click the video to the left, and the video before that will be the video to the right. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.